Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. So I thought we'd do a different thing today. I am time-lapsing a drawing I made, and I'm just going to be talking over it and commenting. So this is probably going to be the last video of the year unless I get my next animation done. So if you guys want to see more, then I brought you this. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Um, I went into this drawing not knowing really what I wanted to do. I know I wanted to do something floating island based, so I decided I would start off with the floating island. I didn't know what I wanted to put on top of it, so I just decided to start off by drawing the floating island. If you can't tell yet, this is the grass. So the grass is sort of like sitting on top of the floating island and like drooping down off the sides. I'm just like coloring it in, adding some detail there. And then I started adding like the stone cliffside part underneath. So I added that in. I wanted to uh, put some clouds in, so I did. And then like I wanted the bottom of the rock to disappear underneath the clouds, so I thought I'd put the clouds in first. And I erased some of the bits just to clean up the rest. I didn't do the other one yet, but and then I added some more like details into the rock. I added the top part of the clouds there. And then I added like more little ones like that. If you can kind of tell in this drawing, then you start to notice some things like I have this sort of habit that's like, the type of drawing that you do when you're just sketching where you just kind of like I tend to do that and like just solid pressing down with the pen. Like I don't do them at time. Like sometimes I just do one, sometimes I just do the other. So sometimes the drawing ends up kind of weird. Uh, Sometimes I just try to draw over the little sketchy lines. So I added some more details into the clouds. I didn't finish the rest of the rock. Like I do things one thing at a time. So then I finished the rest of the island. See, I did all this because I still didn't really know what I was yet to do on top. So I thought I'd finish the island up and then move on top. But then I thought, hey, I'm going to draw the sun. I still have no idea. While I'm thinking, I'm just going to draw the sun and put some more clouds in with the sun. Or maybe the moon. Don't know. It's probably the sun. So, here's me thinking. Just pondering what I should do. So, I'm like, islands. Well, what are islands like in real life? Well, what would you put on an island in real life? You probably put a lighthouse. So that's what I did. I put a lighthouse on top of the island. And I didn't really know what I was doing. So I realized that it was kind of crooked, so I tried to rotate it, but it was too big to do that. Uh, so I just decided to kind of redo the whole thing. See, just me trying a few more times there. So I just decided to straighten it up and erase the sort of crooked parts to make it look a little nicer. Then you see just cleaning it up. And then I didn't really know what I was really going to do for the lighthouse. I had that part there, but then I put the top on. I'm like, that kind of looks like a castle tower, and that's not really what I was going for, of course. So roofs were more, curved on top and like pointy. So I put that there, put a little lining, and then I detailed it some more, like with the windows and stuff. And then I went and I put some like stripes along the bottom of along the lighthouse. Some of them were crooked, some of them weren't. I don't know. Kept going down. See, I'm doing like the sketchy thing here, unlike what I did with the clouds. It's just solid, pressing down. And I added like a little doorway out in the front, which is pretty small compared to the rest of the lighthouse, so I had to pay attention to scale after that. And then I put like a railing there, and that I thought that turned out pretty well, how I wanted it to. So then we put a little lean-to, because I thought the lighthouse was looking pretty weird on its own. So I put some more detail into that. I put like a chimney on top, then like a little roof thing on top of the chimney, and then a door to get in. with a little round window. Then I put like some windows like sort of going diagonally. I don't know what I'd call that, but yeah, that. And then like there's kind of an empty spot, so I put some wood uh, down there, and then a little axe. So I thought kind of just the lighthouse on its own wasn't enough. Of course, I did some shading, which you see me do there. Adding some brick details into the chimney, and maybe like a gutter down the side. I don't know what that was. And then some more shading. I realized that doesn't really work there, that one shading I just did. So then I'm like, okay, we gotta do something. This is a floating island. I want to have like a boat docked, but I wanted to, of course, have a flying boat. I switched like a thing out to a cleat. It's more nautical looking. Have a rope, attaching it up to a boat. Not the best at drawing boats, so I thought I'd do this just to practice my skills. So this is gonna be like a little flying boat. Which the sails, I kind of uh, I have trouble with sails, but you know this turned out pretty well first try. I put a mast and then another like diagonal one there. Again, no reference images except for like the lighthouse there, and then like a sail, big one. Then I put one in the back just to make it look a little nicer. Didn't know how to attach like the rope there, so I left that for later. Put a flag on top, then another sail, attach the front one. So I thought I'd just go like that for the back one. I put 3 little windows in the back, and then some more like stripe detailing, just to fill some empty spaces that just look too blank. And then for the spot for the anchors, just where the rope would come out to tie it on. And then like some guard railing. And then a little steering wheel. Kind of turned out a little weird. Didn't change that later for some reason. Then I put in a little stripe down on the bottom. And then a rudder, which I kind of forgot. I didn't know why, but I knew it was missing something, so I put it in the rudder. And then some more little details like shading in for the sails. And then I did that for all of them. Looked pretty nice. And then I put some more little details like wrinkles into it. I don't know what that is. And then some more down at the bottom, like where it's being pulled tight and where it's sort of slack. And then some more little details, decorations around. And then some like little gaps in the planks, like it's made of wood or something. And that looked super good so far, I thought. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna add maybe some trees. Cause where's this guy getting his wood from? So we gotta get some trees here. And then a nice tree. I put some shading down at the bottom. Then up the side. So this was looking a little asymmetrical. If that's the word I'm looking for, but and then I just put some more. Another tree is a little more pointy that time. And then I wanted a bit more of a background, so I put more clouds, like bigger ones. So put that along the entire backdrop of this. And now we're getting almost pretty close to the end of this drawing now. We're just adding some more little details here and there to make sure it all fits in the screen. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this quick little time lapse. It's my next animation. I'm trying to get it done, but it's been taking a little while. So I'm trying to make it look really good. I'm trying to make sure it's detailed, funny. You guys are gonna love it, I'm sure. It's the part 2 to my road trip video, which is long overdue, so I really wanted to get that done. And I'm really excited to put it out once it's finished. I've also got things like school going on now, so that's why the uploads have been getting a little slower. I've been trying to make things way better. And yeah, that is the end of the drawing. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment if you want to see more things like this. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. So I really hope you guys enjoy this. Just writing my name and the title, the island by meat, and that is the end of the drawing. I hope you guys enjoyed this little time lapse. I will see you all in 2021.